Plants and heavy metal. When it comes to music, some people love heavy metal and others can't stand it, but whatever your opinion, it probably doesn't impact your ability to survive. However, there are other kinds of heavy metals that can have life and death consequences for plants and animals. The term heavy metal can also refer to metallic elements with a high density, high atomic number, and high atomic weights. Scientists disagree about exactly how to define which elements are the heavy metals, but in general, the metals in this category are more dense than water and can be toxic even at low concentrations. As humans, we can take steps to minimize the amount of heavy metals in our food, water, and living environments. However, plants don't get to decide whether the soil that they are growing in contains high levels of heavy metals or not. Some plants simply can't survive in environments with lots of heavy metals, but other plants have developed unique and innovative strategies for surviving in what might seem like super toxic areas. It might seem like a smart idea for plants that grow in areas with lots of heavy metals to develop strategies that prevent the metals from getting into their bodies. And while there are some plants that use this strategy, other plants, called hyperaccumulators, do the opposite. They take up even more metals than most plants. In fact, hyperaccumulating plants can have even higher concentrations of heavy metals in their bodies than in the surrounding soil. How do these plants survive with so much metal in their tissues? For one thing, it matters a lot where in the plants these metals are stored. In most plants, any heavy metals that enter through the roots stay in root tissue. However, hyperaccumulating plants move heavy metals up from their roots into their stems and leaves. Once the metals are in the stems and leaves, the plants store them in parts of their cells where they will do the least damage. Why might a plant hyperaccumulate heavy metals? Scientists are not 100% sure, but there is some evidence that animals are less likely to eat plants that are full of heavy metals, either because they are unappealing or because they make the animals sick. Scientists are really excited to learn more about hyperaccumulating plants because these can be really useful for cleaning up areas that have become polluted with heavy metals from mines, factories, or other industrial activities. It can be difficult to extract metals that are spread out in the soil, but hyperaccumulating plants do it all by themselves. Planting the right hyperaccumulating plants in the right contaminated places can be a powerful strategy for cleaning up these environments and making them safe for human activities.